What is up, guys? John from Magic Tech Review. Welcome to the review of the Moto G6 Forge from Cricket Wireless, coming from Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and all your other retailers that sell this particular device. Go ahead and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the content. Go ahead and subscribe to become part of the Magic Tech Review family, and comment down below what you'd like to hear about the Moto G6 Forge and any other video on my channel. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so basically my experience with Motorola has been a very vast one. Not recently though, I haven't had a lot of Motorola experience except with the Motorola E5 Supra, which I've had a great experience with, and I've really loved this device now for the past couple weeks. So maybe my experience has been a little bit tainted because this is an awesome device at a very good price. So let's go ahead and see, the G6 Forge should do good as well. So basically, I used to have the Droid Turbo, the original Motorola Droid. I've been a Motorola fan for quite some time. Cricket Wireless really hasn't had any Motorola devices in its lineup as of late. Basically they had the E4, basically, or the G4 on their thing. It was a little tiny device. It was waterproof, but that's about it. Had no flash on the front. It was just kind of meh. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. For this particular device, 5.7-inch display screen is really where it's at, and I really like either a 5.5 or 5.7 or 6-inch display screen. So really nice. The fact that it's 18:9 aspect ratio, I'm still kind of on the fence about the 18:9 aspect ratio. It makes it taller and wider screen and stuff like that. So it's just something new that I'm not really used to because I haven't had any really flagships that have the 18:9 aspect ratio. Only the Moto E Forge is my first experience with that. But so far I am liking it. I can get used to it. It makes the pictures a little bit different. If you're on YouTube and it's not optimized, it's a little bit different. The applications might be a little bit different. So you might get a black bar here and there. When you're taking a picture, it's kind of weird because you're either shooting in 18:9, 16:9, or 3x4 or 4x3. So that's kind of weird as well. But as far as picture quality goes and sound quality, really nice. Actually, I did do a live stream and people said that the sound quality was awesome. I do like the picture quality as well. I mean, it's a 5-megapixel camera, not the 8 like found on the Supra, but in the right lighting conditions, I see it as a really good device, and really something that you can get some really good quality pictures out of. So obviously I don't have the best lighting in here. I got like three separate different lighting sources coming from all angles. So but the pictures do come out pretty snappy. They do take a minute or two to actually process and go into the review. The viewfinder application is not the best that I've seen. Motorola E5 Supra actually does it a little bit better. But you can change different aspects of your phone. You can go to the left right here, and you can do photo size right there. So instead of a 13 megapixel photo, you can actually do a 9.7 with a 16:9 aspect ratio. That's what I'm talking about. Your 18:9 aspect ratio right there. You see how it kind of changes, which any phone does that. So it's like not really like the fault of Motorola or whatever. But when you take a picture, it kind of just goes away like that. With the Moto E5 Supra, it just kind of takes a picture and just goes. Like it doesn't do that whole thing, that animation. But I don't know. Maybe you can figure out a way you can download another camera. But I like it. I like it for what it's worth. It does have your front flash, of course, so you can turn your front flash on and take your picture that way. So that's pretty cool. And then obviously in the back you do have your you do have your flash as well. This does not have the laser autofocus, so maybe when you're doing video or when you're doing a picture, you're gonna have to take a little bit more time, focus in, or just hold the camera a little bit more steady, which is it's fine. It's fine. I don't think there's nothing too drastic about that. Asking somebody to hold their camera a little bit more steadier. Let's see here. I am in photo mode. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and put it into video mode. Now this does have the stabilization right there. So I'm not sure if it's actual stabilization, or it's probably electronic stabilization, but that's the video mode right there. Let's go ahead and just take a video. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. So like I said, the actual recording of it does sound good, so that's cool. The only thing that I've seen or that I've noticed is that, okay, so you can actually switch between video and photo right there. The only thing that I've noticed though, if you want to review your pictures or photos, you have to go into your Photos app. You can't just go right from the camera application. No. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. So like I said, the actual 1, 2, 3. So that's that right there, and I guess we can take a look at some of the other pictures I took right there. So yeah, so definitely a different video lighting and all that stuff. You know, it gets grainier as it is, but if you have really good lighting conditions, then you can definitely take a good picture. This is not going to blow anybody's socks off when it comes to the camera department. One thing that I did notice that this phone does have, which is pretty cool that the E5 Super did not have at all, is the Dolby Audio sound. This is really a winner for me, guys. So if you're really into your music, if you're really into sound and all that stuff, then definitely, you know, you're going to want to look out for this phone because it has that Dolby Audio, and you can definitely do it for different stuff. You can equalize it, you can mess with it, so that's pretty cool. Very, very reminiscent of the ZTE Blade Z Max and the whole ZTE lineup in general. So that's pretty cool. It's like a callback to them, actually. I haven't seen Dolby Audio in any other devices that I've messed with, at least. So pretty cool on that. Got to give it a big thumbs up for that. Price point, $100. This is a 16 gigabyte storage model phone, so if you're heavy on applications and heavy on memory, then you might want to skip this one. You can put an SD card in there for more memory, so there you go on that. This does have 2 gigabytes of RAM. I've seen it, and it runs fine. It's not like it doesn't slow down, you know, that fast or anything like that. It runs. It's not like it's a slow device whatsoever. So it goes on YouTube and it does all the things you need it to do. Not going to be as fast, obviously, as the 3 gigabyte version, the Supra, but hey, that's not what you paid for, I guess. But there is but yeah, sound quality is awesome on this phone. So that does come from the front grill right there, so you can cover it, obviously, from the front grill, but it actually has YouTube Red, and it does have the picture-in-picture right there. Right there, it does have the drag-down feature right there that you can actually be watching something while you're still on the thing. You swipe to your left, and that has the Google News feed. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. So right there, just different things right there that you can do. Basically, you can go into your Chrome. That's the unlockingcompany.com. But yeah, so the Chrome looks awesome. Let's just go ahead and that's what your emojis look like. Right there. So let's just go ahead and go to google.com. So pretty speedy, pretty good as far as what is it called? As far as display, 720p. And I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, you didn't say this, you didn't say that. You know, obviously, guys, you can look up the specs all you want. This is just basically my review, my thoughts, and my opinions on the device itself. So sorry if I didn't, spec you out, all you spec geekheads out there, but I just want to give you a basic representation of what comes on the phone. This is what you're going to get on the phone, guys. All your applications right here. I'm not going to list every single application right there, but you got your Amazon Shopping, you get your Chrome, you get your Drive, you get your contacts. You get your Facebook pre-installed. You get your next radio right there. So if you want to listen to radio with a pair of headsets right there, you get all your Google Play stuff. You get your settings and your YouTube. So not really too much bloatware. When you do throw your Cricket SIM card in there and you do activate it for the first time, you probably are going to get some stuff downloading in there. So I don't like to do that because I like to show you guys exactly how the phone comes when you first get it. So yeah, guys, other than that, I mean, would I say $100? It's a buy, it's a purchase. I mean, I would say yes. I would say yes if you have $100 and you don't want to go into the Cricket Wireless store, if you don't want to port in and you just want to get yourself something that is pretty decent for $100 that's waterproof. I like the waterproofing on this thing. With a nice case, this thing is pretty durable. This thing is pretty slick, pretty durable. It does pick up fingerprints, as you can see, but you have your case that it comes with. That case is going to get grime under it because it is like a little flexible gel case that's clear. So obviously you're going to get dirt and grime under that, so it's not going to look the prettiest after a while. But you get your 18:9 aspect ratio, so you're going to feel like you're at least a little bit modern. You're going to nice design, and then when you put your phone into a case, like I got a Zizio case for my E5 Supra, so when you get your phone into a case, you're going to get that nice Motorola look right there, that dimple and all that stuff. So, I mean, getting this phone for $100 from Best Buy or Walmart, I think it would be a wise decision. Is it for me? If I had to use this device and there's no other devices for me to use, definitely I would use this device. I would have no issue, no problem. I wouldn't be like, oh, why do I have to use this device? And oh, can I get another device? No, I would use this device very, very frequently. You got your 1080p recording on the front and the back. Obviously you just say your 720p screen. That's never bothered me at all. So yeah, guys, this is pretty decent for what you get. I'm not going to really, hammer this phone too hard. It is micro USB. Things that I would like to see on future devices basically is USB Type-C charging. Basically 720p, maybe the 1080p, maybe. It's not really that big of a deal. And yeah, that's really about it. Maybe 3 gigs of RAM, 2.5 if that's even possible, or I don't know, because I know they do 1.5, so maybe 2.5 or 3 gigs of RAM in there. 32 gigabytes of storage, obviously. So, I mean, but other than that, solid device, man. Solid device with the water nano coating. So it's not like waterproof. You can't dunk it in the ocean or dump it in a whole pool. But if you drop it in the pool, drop in something, you pull it right out and you dry it off, your phone will be good to go. So, anyways, this has been John from Magic Tech Review. Go ahead and leave that like if you really enjoyed this content. Go ahead and leave that like if you hated this content as well. And if you got to the end, go ahead and hit #MagicTechFam, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.